It's my cue.
We went over this, man.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Honey I'm Home podcast. I'm Talon.
I'm Priz.
And
we back.
That's Morgan, and that's that on that.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
We should take a drink.
It's not even that. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like...
Talk
but I will take a drink.
Let's talk about it.
I just feel like a little off this morning. Could you sense my energy?
I could tell the energy was like super off. I don't know what it is though.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm just tired. Or I don't know if it's like I woke up and got straight to doing work on my computer.
You just like already drained?
It's like so I've already been up doing work, you know? So I'm just like...
so funny. Me and Morgan were just on our way down here. We were like, I'm so glad that we're shooting in the mornings. When I would shoot with Jazz, we would...
have your whole day.
We would work all day and then go to shoot a podcast and work, you know? Like, we're refreshed, we're good to go. Yeah. And then we have the rest of our day to chill.
Yeah. But I was already late on my deadline, so it's like I had to get it over. It wasn't much work, but it's still just like, you know, and it was computer work, so it's just even more like my eyes are tired now and like, you know.
That poor baby. Yeah, I could definitely tell.
You
like,
could
tell. I told you. When I was standing over there, I was like, I need you to like, I don't know what I said, but I was like,
no,
happy,
you were,
babe, or
yeah.
Oh, that poor baby.
Yeah, but
Child.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'll be okay.
She said, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. The good thing is this is always good, wholesome fun, you know? And if you're allowed to say, hey, I'm tired. Like, I'm, you know, I don't
absolutely. It's like, you know, I'm just like, we're chilling. So I'm just letting you know that it's like, you know.
My energy
is a little low right now. And then it's like, okay, then let me get on Instagram for a second. And then it's just like, with everything going on right now, like, well, yeah, but naturally, but then also too with like what I'm seeing on my feed because of everything that's going on right now.
So one thing about social media, it's either gonna like make or break you in certain moments. Like you can get on and get really inspired and feel good and want to do things, or it's gonna drain the fuck out of you. It's either a hit or a miss.
Here's to like, just chugging through.
What?
Well,
sipping.
Well, I meant like chugging through life. You know, like not chugging through the alcohol, but like sometimes. Just chugging through.
Yeah. Sending a lot of prayers to everybody that needs it for sure.
Man. Yeah. We're not going to get too deep into that just because
it's just very...
it's a lot and I'm not trying to cry. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But sending prayers and love to everybody that needs it right now in the world. Yeah.
We really wanted to come and talk to you guys about our meeting story, how we met. Very funny story, huh? Why are you so shy about it?
It's not. It's
just embarrassed. What is
I'm not embarrassed because like it is what it is. But I feel like I was always one of those people that was dating app. Like that's so like I don't want it. Not even like I would judge anybody else that would do it. I would just be like, I'm like, you know, that's not my vibe.
How does what has transpired between us change your mind now about dating apps?
I mean, yeah.
Nothing.
God forbid, like, we ever broke up, but, like, I wouldn't get back on a date. Like, I don't think I would do that again.
Never.
No, I don't think so.
Wasn't your steez?
You hear stories, success stories, a lot.
Yeah.
I just personally never saw myself doing that. I did.
How did that come about?
It's all Bree's fault.
We're going to blame Bree for us?
Yeah. Thanks, Bree. I feel like we were at Zinke one day, and we were having dinner. Shout out to Bree. Oh, something Hinge. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, obviously I've heard about it. And then she was showing me her profile. And she was like, girl, you should just get one. And I'm like, no. Just from there, got one. And then...
how was your Hinge experience?
Very short-lived.
You meet nobody off of there?
No. Like, I got it. And then... the whole concept of like a dating app is just so funny because it's like you get it and then it's like you're like, oh, what are my best pictures? Okay, like let me put this, let me put that, like, you know, and then like you do all these prompts and then it's like all these people just like your posts and like send you messages and little like what is it, like a rose?
Instagram. It's the
it
same
is,
as Instagram,
but it's like
Facebook.
Specifically for people that are like
dating.
Exactly.
Nowadays there's apps for friendships or study buddies or...
well, yeah, but that's not what Hinge is for. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I would do a little scroll, there were some people that were like, just looking for a friend, not here to date. And I was just like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
just looking for someone to go on hikes with.
Yeah,
like, very
I would
specific
see. Or couples being like looking for a third.
Yeah. I saw that.
Found your page and the rest is history. How was yours? Like, what was you on there doing? What was you on there doing before I found you?
Nothing. Did you same thing you was doing.
Did you meet anybody?
I met a couple people.
Oh, a couple?
Yeah.
Did you like meet them? Did you meet up with them outside of the space?
There was one guy.
You gotta think that hard.
There was one guy. I never saw him again. And it was just because the girls were doing it. We were all just kind of like, like, let's see who can go on X amount of dates this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just
And I was new to LA, so I was like, I gotta meet people. You know, I didn't know anybody but them. Yeah. So it was a way for me to meet
that also
and
makes sense too. Yeah. Because you know how sometimes too, even if you meet people in the real world and then you like go out on a date with them maybe once or something, and then it's like, oh, this isn't really, but we could be cool, you know?
Especially in LA, you're a good connect for something else, networking.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Tinder was like the same fucking thing.
How many dating apps did you have, babe? About all the dating apps. Which ones did you have?
I think Tinder was more popular when I moved out here, and then Hinge all of a sudden became a thing.
Did they say Hinge, the dating app designated to be deleted or something like that? I was like,
that was clever.
That was very clever because that's exactly what I did. I said, didn't I tell you? I think it was, we were talking back and forth for maybe 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 days. I was like, what's your number? I was like, I'm about to delete this. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then, because I was just like, girl, I'm not about to be coming back on keep coming on this app just to talk to you. You know, I'm just saying, it's like we might as well text.
And then I had a FaceTime her because I was like, what if she's not even real?
What is catfish?
Yes.
She's real.
What are your pros for a dating app? Do you have any pros?
I mean, I think just like what you said, especially if you're like in a new city, don't really know many people there.
Do you have any personal cons? Because there's a lot of cons in the sense of like you can meet a psychopath.
Well, yeah.
That can ruin your life.
Yeah. But that is a big one. Yeah. Like one of my mom's really old friends, her son got murdered off a dating app.
Oh, this got dark really quick.
Yeah. The girl that he went on a date with set him up.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like.
So it really was a girl though. It wasn't like a guy lying.
It was the girl.
That is crazy.
But she she had her friends be there when they were meeting up. They robbed him for robbed him and killed him for $80. Was it $80? Yeah. So it's like in that sense, there's a ton of different cons for dating apps. Like you just don't know.
For you to like trust her enough to like bring her out or take her out, whatever.
Yeah.
And for her to set you up is crazy.
Crazy.
Like, the setup is crazy. Because your own people will set you up. And now this
$80 is what they stole from him.
That's crazy.
And took his life. So, so that's a con. Yeah. Rest his soul.
I can't think of any other cons besides you maybe, like, getting into, like, mingling with people that maybe... If you and your friends are all on dating apps and you're all in the same area, you could potentially meet up with
the same people. Yeah.
Like that could be a con. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Especially what if you're like really secretive and your friends are secretive and nobody knows you're even on these dating, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like, then you just dating the same person.
The one thing that I feel like we've always said too is I feel like we would have crossed paths regardless.
Oh, we for sure would have crossed paths regardless. We have mutual friends, which was so crazy. So it was like, well, a mutual friend. Oh. Yeah. We'll bleep that name out.
We had 2 mutual friends.
2 mutual friends. It was inevitable that we definitely would have met. But regardless. I guess maybe it was just like a little...
I'm personally glad we didn't meet through anybody else. Like, it was just kind of off the strength of us.
Yeah. It would have been cute to meet on like a hike or at the coffee shop or something.
She hates meeting from the app so damn bad. Like...
That would have been cuter, but you know, it's fine.
You said we sat next to each other at one point.
We did, yeah, at a party.
Don't recall.
Yeah.
No way.
That's mean.
That's
so I'm not memorable.
You were there with a person, your person. So
an ex.
Huh?
An ex.
Your person at the time.
Okay.
I just remember sitting next to that girl who had a broken foot.
Yeah. We were all, it was me too, because we were sitting right next to each other.
Okay, so cheers to dating apps. And if you're thinking about getting on one,
just do it, I guess.
10 out of 10 recommends. Just be very safe and careful. And if you have to go on a date, take your friend with you and let them be like in the background. And let them have your location and everything. At all times. Okay, I have a question for you. How do you feel about relationships being public, as in social media posting? Ooh, good question. I don't give a shit. About being posted or about posting?
Either.
Okay.
I feel like I used to care about that.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe that's like an ego thing, or a not feeling all the way comfortable in your relationship thing. You know, like not feeling solid enough to be like, oh, like you better make sure that you let people know that I'm still here. You know,
yeah, that makes sense.
Like that type of thing.
That
versus like, I feel like when you're really comfortable in your relationship, you don't care to be posted. Like at the end of the day, it's like you're the main character of your life, right?
Yeah.
And they're like a supporting role. So it's like, yeah, sometimes they're in the frame, sometimes they're not.
Yeah, and that's
you know,
okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like
my thing is, I feel like social media has brought such an entitlement on people that it's like, this is your Instagram. This is Tally's Instagram.
Like this is my page.
Instagram. Why am I so worried about what she's posting in the sense of like, I shouldn't feel so entitled.
So you agree with me? Like you're on the same page.
Yeah, I would never make you or like make you feel bad for not posting. Like it's your page.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't feel like that pressed about it.
Yeah.
To me personally. I was listening to another podcast where there was a couple, a guy and a girl, and they were like going back and forth about it. And she was like, I just want, like, it just makes me feel good when you post me to acknowledge me. And he's like, but you are already acknowledged in real life
every day
in front of my people, like that I love and care about. What do you care about? Because they have big platforms and stuff. He's like, what do you like? Why is it so important for me to post you on my social media, like for these people that I don't even know, like who probably have an opinion, but I don't care about their opinion. I care about my family. And she was like, I just want to feel like acknowledged. It just makes me feel good. He was like, okay, I understand that, but if I do it in real life, in real time, and with my real people, like, why is that not good enough? But to me personally, for what it felt like, it was just very ego driven.
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's ego, and I feel like it's, you know.
Because she would even say, like, I want them to know that you're with me, that you have a girl. Like, he shows you, and he's committed, and he's loving you.
What does that matter? That other people that, not that people don't matter, but like the other people that aren't
in the circle,
you know, in his circle, like why does that matter? Yeah, no. And too, like when you're not like expecting it, it's even cuter, you know, like when you'll like post something or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's me, that's cute, like, you know, like it's not, I don't know.
Not forced.
It's not forced.
Just like, it's there when it's there. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
And I feel like that could be a huge argument
100%.
too. Like,
and then another thing too, I personally know couples who will put their significant other on social media, and it looks like it's all roses and daisies, but behind the scenes, they're not really like that. They don't act like that. They don't even love each other.
Exactly.
You know? So
exactly.
It's like, I would much rather have what we have versus have like showing it, like putting it for show, you know?
Speaking of Instagram though.
Yes.
Do you think that like liking other people's pictures, maybe like commenting or like little DMs here and there, like do you think that that's cheating?
I feel like you and I have a very specific like respect line and boundary that we know not to cross. If you're going onto your friend's page, you're like, hey babe, look good, but I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? But I know and I can tell when it's not that, you know? And when it gets disrespectful. Like,
have I ever done that?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think I've checked for it. Maybe you have, and I don't even know. But I mean, I don't.
No, JK, never.
Yeah, no, I don't see you like I can't see.
No,
you know?
That's my thing. I barely. I like, but everybody likes.
Yeah.
What if you're liking every single picture that someone posts? And it's like ass and titties out.
Yeah, because then you're. I feel like that's opening the door to like a conversation from them, and then it's like, where are you trying to go with this conversation now? I think it comes down to what are your intentions behind these likes. Are you really just liking just a like, or are you liking to open up some type of door or window, you know?
But do you think like Instagram stuff, because I know some people will be like, that's like a form of cheating, like do you think that like Instagram stuff is like can be classified as like a form of cheating?
I don't think it's cheating, but it's crossing a boundary.
Yeah. Are crossing boundaries
cheating?
Cheating.
No. No, because I think you can come... Once you cheat, you cheat. There's no coming back.
So cheating... Okay, so what's cheating to you?
If you're going to kiss somebody, if you're going to...
So physical. Cheating is physical.
I feel like it might be emotional, too. Like, once you start to grow feelings and you start to, like, have that inside you, I feel like that's cheating, but at that point, you really can't help it, you know? But you could have done something to prevent it. don't be doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't even get to that point.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We are so emotionally, like, connected to one another that we're just emotionally unavailable elsewhere.
Yeah.
So once the door opens up to be emotionally available elsewhere, that's where it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree.
Because you can go to all these events and parties and meet people who could potentially be potentials for you, but you're so emotionally unavailable to them.
Yeah, that you're not even like opening. Yeah, like maybe opening the door for like, oh, like to be a friend or like whatever, but never in the sense of like, oh, this could be
past platonic.
Yeah, past platonic.
What do you feel like is your like cheating line?
Well, obviously physical. I feel like everybody can agree that like, you know, physical thing, unless y'all get down like that and y'all do things together with other people. Well, sorry, Mom.
That's a good topic. We're gonna ask you about that.
then that's different. But
would you ever be open to that?
That's not on the list of topics for today.
Okay, we won't talk about
Tune back in at a later date. Yeah. What was I saying? As far as emotional, I think that once you find yourself speaking to someone on a consistent basis and getting excited when you speak to them, you know, because you know when it's like you're starting to like somebody and you get that little like giddy like or whatever, you know what I mean?
Cut that shit out.
Or I feel like also too, if you have a partner, the easiest way to know whether it's like some type of like little emotional connection or whatever is if if your spirit feels uncomfortable talking to this person in front of your person.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, because you're like, I'm hiding.
Because you're like, I'm hiding something. Yeah. Because my dialect might be a little different. My dialogue might be a little different because this person is just called or whatever. Like, you know?
Yeah, that's a really good one, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you think cheating is?
Girl, it's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
If you're not going to do it in front of me, then don't do it.
Don't do it,
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, wrap it up. Come on. You introed it. Wrap it up.
Okay, how do I end it? You end it.
That's another episode for Honey, I'm Home. I'm Priz.
Wait, do we have a good enough, like, segue?
Fuck what I just said. Yeah, my champagne is done, so.
She said, so we gotta go. You want some wine?
No. You drink.
Okay.
Chug. What are we, in college? Cheers to that. Honey, I'm Home podcast. I'm Priz.
I'm Talon.
We out.
That was fun.
Good episode.
Yep.
Good job. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
You did great.
Thank you. You too.